What's up guys, welcome to my channel. The other day I posted on my blog about dealing with stress and anxiety, and I thought I'd make a video to explain a few more of the tips I use for dealing with that and calming me down. I've dealt with anxiety and stress since my early teens, so I've had nearly 10 years now to come up with ways to help me keep myself calm and get myself back on track with how I want to feel. I love music for calming me down because I'm a musician, but also I love listening to music, and it's something that I think helps you to escape. It's an escape from your reality, basically. That's the way I put it on my blog anyway. And I think it really does. It takes you out of that moment and lets you feel what someone else was feeling. Sometimes you can't identify with the feeling that you've got, and then hearing it in some music can really help you to realise what it is you're feeling, and sort of rationalising that really can sort the problem out. I like to listen to really simple music, chilled out music, classical music, piano music, like piano-led music, because I think that that's really emotive and expressive, but also really sort of relatively minimal electronic music tends to help calm me down. And I think that it's just a really nice sort of escape. It's just an escape, that's what it is. It helps you to feel like you don't have to be in that moment for a few minutes, so then when you come back you've had a little refresh and a little break. If you want to hear a couple of examples, I'll leave a link to the blog post about that I did the other day, on Monday, I think? Anyway, the other day. So that you can see some of my examples in the playlists and songs and music that I put on there, and you can just see if any of that works for you, and also maybe leave some comments on that about music that works for you. The second thing is a bit weird, because I know lots of people probably do like this, but the majority of people won't. I love the sound of the rain, and I love the rain or a big storm, and I think that largely the reason why it calms me down is because a storm and the rain, firstly they're really natural, and they're very powerful. And I think that it's mainly just because it's something that I can't control, and knowing and understanding there are things that you can't control is a really important part of life. And I think it's a really important part of feeling stressed or anxious, because a lot of it is to do with being in control and wanting to own the situation you're in, but knowing that sometimes you need to take a step back and just sort of admire the things you can't control rather than fearing them. So that's a big part of it. And also the rain, it soothes me a lot. From about the age of 3 months old, or so I'm told, we went camping consistently for months and months and months and years, and I think that from that young age, rain always sends me off to sleep, so it's something that I have always just had ingrained in me, that the rain is something to calm me. I also sometimes, and this might work for some people, I combine music and the sound of the rain. So I will either, when it's raining, I'll put on some music if I'm feeling calm, if I'm feeling anxious or stressed, because that sometimes helps me. Or if you are lucky enough to live in a country where the rain isn't as frequent, because I can rely on the rain quite frequently here in the UK, you can go to websites like rainymood.com or go on YouTube and find a video of the sound of the rain, and just sort of layer those two things together, find a balance that you like, and just sit and listen for a while, just breathe, and that really helps me, and it might help you. Okay, so as I was saying about being in control, I am one of those people that likes to know what's going on, and if you read any of my blog posts that are going to come out and ones that have already come out, you'll notice that I talk a lot about being organised, and I think for me that is how I stay in control. I don't necessarily have to be in charge of every little thing that's going on, but knowing what's happening really does help me to feel like I know what's going to happen, and that I can control it a little bit. What I tend to do when I'm feeling a little bit anxious or stressed is I make a list of anything. It can be a list of things I need to do so that I kind of have a plan of going forward. I will write a list of things that I love, music that I like, people that I like, traits of myself and other people that I like, and it just gives you something else to focus on, and it also is a nice sort of, it's a nice task. It gives you something to do to bring you sort of forward rather than sitting still and panicking. You're able to move along slowly, and eventually you'll not forget that you're anxious, but you'll realise it's not as bad as you might have thought originally. My last one is something that my fiance posted onto my Facebook wall a month or so ago, so I've not been doing this very long, but it works really well for me, and it's like a 5-step thing of something you could do. It's basically what you need to do is find 5 things, or count 5 things in the room that you can see. 4 things that you can touch, 3 things that you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. And the idea is that it grounds you a little bit to where you are. It kind of allows you to feel more in touch with the world and with your life, and makes you feel less like you are disconnected, which is what a lot of people, I know I do. I feel really disconnected from things sometimes. People will ask me what's wrong, and I start to get a bit angry when I can't figure out why. And so it's a good thing to just sort of take a minute to count. Even if you don't want to count things, just counting. It was something I was told by teachers when I was quite a lot younger, and I used to get quite angry and upset when I couldn't figure out things, was just to count to 10 really slowly and breathe, because it's just sometimes things get too much and too fast, and you need to take a moment to just chill out and be you and everything. So yes, I can breathe. Anyway, so those are my main tips for dealing with stress and anxiety. If you want to hear any more tips or any other things that I do to deal with stress and anxiety, or any of my stories to do with stress and anxiety, leave a comment down below. Or if there's anything else you want me to talk about, then please do let me know. Also follow me on my social media. I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, and also Google+, which is sort of connected to this. So yeah, so thank you very much for watching. I hope that it has helped some of you out, and I will see you all again next time. Thanks, bye!